100% sure on either one, but I do know the ponies are 6-5. AAA school going to be bigger once they consolidate down there. Saxton knocks the ball out of bounds. Wolfpack won last night, as you're well aware, but over Pikeville. Williamson, with the weather shaping up as it is now, we're able to get some games in. Of course, you folks who watch us year in and year out. Woo! Ain't he a hog? You know, we try to get as many ball games as we possibly can, and of course the weather's been really a problem with us. That was Chucky Baker. Shot from outside, foul called on Hensley. I wanted to mention Edders a while ago. I met the young man before the game. He, like me, would have something in common in that he broke his left wrist during the football season. He's a nice young man, and he's a good athlete, playing both football and basketball. And I spent about 10 minutes talking to him. He's a good kid. For you folks out there who may want to know if he is or not, he is. He's a good boy. And he had a darn good night last night. So far tonight, he's got 2 of the 4 Williamson points. Another foul called. This one on Edders. Siggers in the game for Williamson, along with Chucky Baker, Hensley, Saxton, and Edders. Huntington with, they're on the board now, 4-1. Edders, Hensley, Edders, Siggers, foul call. Second against Edders. .5:59 to play in the first quarter. Williamson with an early 4-1 lead. His first, I said second, but it's his first. Pearson is at the line for the ponies, and he has 2 shots coming, and he made the first one, 4-2. Now on Monday, of course, by the time you see this game, Williamson will have also played Burke and Phelps. We're going to try to get both those games in. We're not sure, possibly just Phelps, but we're going to try to get the Burke game in also. Stolen away. Bad pass by Hensley. Salt out at 4. Across the 10-second line. Chucky Baker. Bad pass again. Tried to get it to Edders, didn't happen. Huntington goes ahead, 6-4. Pearson. Saxton. Siggers. Woo! He's a hog. He's big. All tied at 6. Huntington throws it away. The Williamson Memorial Hospital bringing you another high school basketball game on Channel 2. Bad pass by Siggers. Stolen away by Hensley, then he loses it out to Huntington. the Williamson Memorial Hospital, your friends on the hill who care. Going to try to find a tape that we did years ago, about 5, 6 years ago, on the Williamson Memorial Hospital. We recorded it down the road, I believe, in Louisiana, on the Williamson Memorial Hospital, where we sang a little song. Saxton, Seegers. Huntington with the basketball. They're on top by 1. Yeah, it was a little song called Williamson Memorial Hospital, your friends on the hill who care. And we got a Seegers for the ball. Hensley. Going to be an easy layup. Nope, he blew it. Foul call against Huntington, I think. So Saxton will be taking it out. Williamson's down by 1 point, 7 to 6 with 3:51 to play in the first quarter. Williamson not playing that real good basketball game tonight that they played last night, but it's early. Hensley. Saxton pops it up and in. No! I thought he had it. I really and truly thought it was in. Like it was going down. But it didn't. A walk, but they didn't call it. Foul, they did. Against Williamson. That's Chucky Baker's first foul, Williamson's third. Shot up and good. It's a 2-point lead for the Ponies. And good. 3-point lead. Seegers into Chucky. Baker. Back out to Saxton, Hensley, Edders. Underneath, Saxton. Brought down and around by Huntington. They have a 3-point lead and the basketball. Well, they're not falling for Williamson right now. Just a wire, so Williamson will take over under Huntington's basket. 2:43 to play in the first quarter. The Williamson Memorial Hospital, wishing the very best for you. Now that the roads are clear and up, and old man Winter is taking a breather. We're going to get in as many ball games as we can, Mr. Seegers. Saxton and Seegers playing for it down there. 9-8 score in favor of Huntington. Shot up. No good. Ball down by Edders. Hensley. Out of bounds to Williamson. Williamson, Hensley takes it in, gives it up to Saxton. Saxton yet to score tonight. Foul called against number 30 for the Ponies. I was going to say that several people up from Huntington, 40, so sitting down in front of me here. Baker, Saxton. With a minute 46. Yeah, bingo. He can pop them. Call the 3 seconds. Southern West Virginia College, 2. Baker there. Baxter. This is all a few fouls. One minute to play in the first quarter. Williamson is leading in this game by 2 points, 11-9. He will take it out. Got it in 2. Chucky made a move. No. From 3. Bingo. Huntington with a 1-point lead. 12-11. Underneath. 3. 14 to play in the first quarter. Huntington go for that last shot. 2-point lead. Baxter. Giving a look. 17 seconds. Going for the 3 or something. Move. Side. Bounce. Nope. We got a foul called against Figures. Or is it a jump ball? It's a foul. Yeah. 4, 6. First. 4th. Here. We'll shoot 2. The first one is up and in and out. Figures very intimidating. To lead by 1. Huntington makes the last shot. Williamson leads by 1, 14-13 at the end of the quarter. A word now from Mr. Otis Lynn Dillon for our sponsor. The JLB crew. Williams Williamson's on 1 at the end of the first period, 14-13. Occasionally we do get to thank him. We want to thank Johnson and Will for his help also. 2 or 3 folks down here that help us from time to time. Every time we come in, of course, it goes without saying. Just quit. Paxton makes it good. Helps us show on the roof. And we from the time we get down here to the game's over with, we can always count on them. Williamson leads now by 3. He'll in out. Figures up and good. Thursday. 5-point Williamson lead for either team from 3. Going to be 19-16. Holmes. Cameron Holmes from last year. Underneath. Ducky loses it. Huntington has tied it up. 18-all. Pearson. Swing. Across the 10-second line. Intercepted by Huntington. They're on a run now. 7 in a row unanswered. They will call a timeout, I believe. 20-18. 7-point run by the Ponies over Williamson. Saxon. Edders. Out of bounds to Huntington. The Williamson Wolfpack. The Huntington Pony Express. And Figures. Wolfpack led 18-13, and the Ponies have scored 7 straight points. The Figures. 2 points. Huntington lead. Figures with the basketball tied up goes to Williamson. Possession call. In the game for Figures, give him a Baxton to Hensley. To Gilman. To King. Pass Baxton. Ooh! Williamson down in front by 1. That's a beautiful shot, isn't it? That is 2. Ponies take it 1-point lead. Ponies now 24-21. Hensley. Baxton. Woo! Short up and they save it. From 3, no good. Both the ball was the ball. Yeah, it was Alabama. And it's 4 minutes 58 in the second quarter. Ponies lead the pack by 3. Gilman. Now the Ponies lead the pack by 1. Mr. Number ball, but it didn't go feet. Well, we got foul. Yep. Williamson is led by as many as 5, and the Ponies have led as many as 25 to 3, but I think their speed was either 3 or 4. 2, 5, 3. Now the step 27, 23, 4-point lead. So it's been a game of been close all the way. Down, Edders to Saxon, who hits it. Nope, Edders. Gilman for the Edders hustles. Goes after that. From 2. Hensley. To Huntington. Huntington the lead. 9-25, 4-point lead. To crowd that we used to have, 500 people or so, but still, I've been asked to out down over the last years. I think these trips to video rentals are the most to do anymore. In the case of your Huntington paper or paper or paper, well, the kids will say, well, there's nothing to do. Everything in the world to do. It's up and no good. Headers rebounding for Williamson, real good. Woo! Bad. Good. Someone with about 6 points since he came into the game. Williamson down by 2. Headers. Out to Huntington. Well, someone asked me about when you were young, what theaters were there? Well, Williamson had then, as we do now, but it's not open, the Cinderella Theater. Underneath the Huntington Theater, I was across the Theater, Domingo Theater, located next to Murphy. And the theater in the late 40s or 50s up the State Theater, which was across from the YMCA. And then, of course, the drive-in theater over in but sports was the number one recreation, the number one social thing, that and church events. And the Cinderella Theater was utilized then for a lot of showcasing of area talent shows. Time out. Let's take a message now from the Williamson Memorial Hospital. Be right back. W back once again. Game played Saturday night at the Williamson Memorial Fieldhouse between Williamson and Huntington. The Pony Express with a 3-point lead right now. With 3:03 to play in the second quarter, Williamson's led by as many as 5, and Huntington's led by as many as 4. Huntington has the lead at the present time. We're hoping by halftime that won't be the case, and surely by the end of the game, we're hoping we could pull this one out and make it 6 straight wins for Williamson. And yep, we did have a bowling alley back when I was a kid. Chucky Baker. Williamson, nope, out of bounds. Yep, a Williamson ball. We come out and score now. We take the lead back. Headers. Outside. 1 point Huntington lead with 2:23 on the clock in the second quarter. Kick back. Ponies have it. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. From 3, no good. From 2, good. 3 points. Huntington lead, 32-29 with 1:55 on the clock in the second quarter. Bad pass. Huntington from the side, no good. Underneath, no good. Draw down in there by Edders. Chucky Baker from 2. No good. Up and in. No. Gee, I thought Gilman had it, but he didn't. Just did miss it. Holding his wrist. Gilman with about 6 points since he entered the game for Siggers a while ago. Shot up and good. 2 point Huntington lead. Mike Bench comes in for Edders. Edders, first time he's been relieved. This first half, a little bit on the tired side. He's done a lot of rebounding. Gilman. Gilman with 8. 32-31, 1 point Huntington lead. They have the basketball across the 10-second line. Chucky Baker gives it up, back. Chucky from 3, short, no good. Huntington with the basketball. Minute 9 on the clock. Unbelievable shot had he made it. Taken away from Saxton. Huntington scores deuce 34. So it's a 3-point Huntington lead. Mr. Saxton gives it up to Chucky. Back after Saxton with 46 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. Bench. Back after Saxton to Baker. Saxton. Baker. Corner. Saxton. Woo! It's all tied at 34. He's had 3 of the first half. 10 seconds to play in the second quarter. From the corner for 2. And it's no good. Brought down by Williamson. 4 seconds. 3, 2, Smith. Nope. Tied it. Halftime, 34 all between the Williamson Wolfpack and the Huntington Pony Express. Be back with the second half following this message, folks. Events are quite diversified. Coal mining, railroad, Dillon, CP, from Fort Gate, West Virginia, and our heart of Wayne County. Second half of the game between the Ponies of Huntington High and the Packers from Williamson. All tied at 34. It's been a good game. Uncle John Dillon bringing me a cup of coffee. Just says there, John. Thank you, buddy. I deserve the coffee. For my friends of you out there, I want you to know one thing. This coming Tuesday or Wednesday, when the 9th ends, I think it's, Tuesday or Wednesday, will be 1 year since I have smoked a cigarette. I have not smoked a cigarette in a year. I gave it up after 39 years of puffing. Out of bounds, Siggers, Baker. Whoa. Didn't get it. It was foul. So I want to say that, I don't like to tell people what to do, but I had to quit. I really did. But a lot of things. But I gave up smokes after 39 years. At the line, Chucky Baker, bingo. All Stater for sure from Williamson High School, following in the footsteps of his brothers, Gary and Barry. You know, these 4 of the 5 Williamson players this year in the first team, well, he doesn't really have a first team per se, but about 6 of the first 7, that'd be best to say that, are juniors. Williamson will be loaded next year. Shot from about 12, good. Didn't think he'd crack that one, but he did. It's all tied at 36. Williamson Memorial Hospital. Woo, your friends on the hill who care. That kind of hustle for the basketball, generally Siggers gets it. Baker didn't get this. Huntington has it. They have 3-on-2. Underneath. Shot up good. Huntington has a 2-point lead. We got a good ball game. Hensley. Oh, Hensley, Baker, Chucky. Edders back in the game. Starting B. Saxton. Deuce. 38 all. I think Baker has 9. He had 21 last night, and I thought he had as many as 30, but some of the shots they were put up, may have counted by put up, gave to him by mistake. Out of bounds to the pack. We got a tied game here at third quarter with 6:19 to play. In the third quarter, 38 all. Hensley. Figures, loses it. That might have been a little bit too hard. 2 points, 40-38. Saxton. Hensley, bad pass. I saw that one coming. 2 points, 4-point lead. 42-38 to Huntington. Bad pass, timeout, Williamson. We'll take a break now and a message from the Williamson Memorial Hospital. State-of-the-art medical and surgical equipment and people. Whether it's the surgeons or operating technicians or nurses, you can depend on the Williamson Memorial Hospital, your friends on the hill who care. Post-operative care by the skilled nurses and technicians will get you up and about, back home or on the job fast. The Williamson Memorial Hospital. You can depend on them. They are your friends on the hill who care. Thank you, Mr. D. JW back once again. Huntington High School has taken a 4-point lead over Williamson to match their longest lead of the evening. Williamson's longest lead has been 5 points. Crazy world. Hensley. Edders. Figures. Huntington with the ball. Out of bounds. Chucky Baker got up there, man. Williamson down by 4 with 5:10 to play in the third quarter. Thrown away. Hensley will take it out. He gets it in the faction. The Huntington fans over on the visitor side, where I'm located, are enthused. They are tickle plumb to death. Chucky Baker, Edders. He was fouled, but they didn't call it. It's going to be an easy 2. 6-point lead, 44-38. Baker, Edders, foul, Figures underneath, Chucky, fouled. Whip on public address system down below. Williamson's down by 4 points. Chucky Baker's line with 4:15 on the clock in the third quarter. And the shot is put up and in. Rolled out on him, but the foul will be called against Mr. Edders. It's about his third, I think. Huntington with the basketball on a 4-point lead. Underneath. No good. Foul called on Figures. I thought that was called on Figures. It was called on Chucky. Williamson Memorial Hospital, your friends on the hill who care. Bringing you another high school basketball game. Huntington Pony Express. Mikey Hensley in the game. Shot up and good. So this is the largest lead of the night for Huntington. It matches Williamson's largest lead. Williamson led by 18-13. Now they lead by 6. So we're going to have to... No, I'm wrong about that. Huntington led by 6 a while ago. That's right. Mikey blanking, from outside, underneath, Figures, put it up, no good. Huntington clearing the boards. Underneath, Figures, bingo. 8-point lead, Williamson. Don't want to get down by 10 or 12, fellas. You pop you in a couple buckets here. You're down by 4 points at the end of the third quarter. You're going to be all right. Chucky Baker. Underneath, bad pass. Foul call. Williamson's shot's not falling either. Jackson. Chucky Baker with 3:15 on the clock. Williamson down by 8. Headers. Baker. Jackson. Figures. Bingo. Williamson down by 6. 2:54 play in the third quarter. Edders with the basketball. He was fouled, but they didn't call it. He's had some bad luck tonight. Edders has. Fouled 2 or 3 times, but no call. Mr. Thaxton Baker. Foul. They finally got one. So Edders will be going to the line. No, he won't either. He wasn't shooting the ball, and apparently this is only the 4th team foul, I suppose. Chucky Baker. Thaxton. Out to Williamson. I thought Thaxton had him one. He got 3 for 3 corners in the first half. Thaxton did. Thought he had him another one down. Something. I don't know what it is. I questioned something about the injury that Edders has sustained some time ago. And the wrapping of it. Okay. Williamson with the basketball. Bad pass, but Baker puts it up and doesn't fall. Huntington has the basketball. They got a 6-point lead. Now they got an 8-point lead. Pearson. Baker. Figures. Woo! Went for a shot. It was fouled. You want to make them. So Figures will be at the line for 2. With the clock stopped, you want to make them. He made that first. He's a good foul shooter. Make your second one, you're down by 6. It's 2:09 on the clock in the third quarter. Second shot is up. Good. Williamson down by 6. 2:09 on the clock to play in the third quarter. Huntington fans, they got a lead over Williamson. Yeah, the young lady said a while ago, we've beaten Williamson. When you're good, they're always up for you. Huntington with the basketball. Away by Figures. Pass down court. Hensley around the back. Pass underneath. Saxon puts it up. No good. Locked down in there. Out of bounds to Williamson. Hustle. Headers back in for the Pack. The officials are talking together again. Hensley. Ball way out to Baker with 1:44 on the clock. Hensley, too much. Underneath, Saxton. 1:34. And then at 27 in the third quarter from 3, no good. Headers fouled. He was actually fouled twice. He was hit twice. Williamson takes the ball out. Chucky Baker with the basketball, bringing the ball up for the Pack. Underneath, Figures. Oh, I thought that was good. Huntington with the basketball with 1:09 on the clock in the third quarter. They got the lead. They've got a 6-point lead. So they put up a 3. It's no good. It's going to be out to, or rather, walk. You can imagine the Huntington fans didn't care for the call, but he did walk. Chucky Baker. Saxton. Hensley. Figures. Woo! Bingo. 4-point lead. Off the 10-second line. Huntington with the basketball. Come on, Pack. Get that ball one more time. Come down and score, and you're down by a deuce. Goes into the fourth and final quarter. 26 seconds on the clock. Underneath, back out, in the corner. I think they're going to give it up to Huntington. He's also waiting from the knee of Edders. 13 seconds to play in the third quarter. Huntington with a 4-point lead. Huntington with a basketball almost stolen away by Hensley. Almost. Just almost. Underneath. Lays it up and in. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. The 6-point lead for the Huntington Pony Express at the end of the third quarter. A word from the Williamson Memorial Hospital.
In the coal field, accidents are quite diversified. Coal mining, railroads, construction jobs, or highways. The Williamson Memorial Hospital serves eastern Kentucky and southern West Virginia 24 hours a day around the clock. Competent doctors and nurses and ambulance personnel. You're truly in the very best of hands with your friends on the hill who care.
JW back once again. Williamson's down by 6 points at the end of the third quarter. It's all tied at 34 at half. Williamson had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. And Huntington, of course, with a 6-point lead going into the fourth quarter. The difference in tonight's game, Edders hasn't been able to score, but he has done a good job rebounding. In the second half here, Saxton hasn't hit any of those three-pointers that he's noted for. A couple other things, but we're not out of it by any means. You're down by 6, 7:56. We're just underway in the fourth quarter. Huntington with the basketball. They're going to play very conservative. I've never known them not to when they had a lead, especially up here or on the way. That's about the second or third time tonight he's given it the old Kentucky throw. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I do too. Edders. Good. I think they said it hit the wire. I believe they said it hit the wire. That hurt. Had it been good, would it be down by only 3, but this way we're down by 6. Huntington has the ball. That was actually a walk, but it wasn't called. Huntington now with an 8-point lead. Edders. Chucky, Saxton, bad pass, Chucky. Huntington with the ball. You don't want to get down by 10 or 12, fellas, because Huntington will just hang on to it. You have one heck of a bad time. This is Edders. He's down, bless his heart. He's been banged up tonight. Good, 2 points. Down by 6. 6:14 on the clock in the game. Huntington has a 6-point lead. If they play this kind of game right now, they have a better chance of actually losing it. 3-pointer. 8-point lead. Saxton. Bad pass. 57-48, 5:43 on the clock. Huntington just stopped playing Williamson here in the second half. Williamson on a 5-game winning streak. We were hoping we could continue on with it. Chucky Baker. Hensley. Just threw it away. Bad pass. Showtime. 59-48, 11-point lead for the Ponies. Timeout Williamson. Timeout in the game. Let's keep things here rather than on a commercial. I'll talk to you a little bit. We got 11 7-point Huntington lead, and this is their biggest of the night. This is another game being produced with JOD TV Productions of Fort Gay, West Virginia, through the facilities of Southern West Virginia Community College and Tri-X Cablevision, with our thanks to them. And, of course, with the full sponsorship and cooperation of your friends on the Hill who care, the Williamson Memorial Hospital. Your friends on the Hill who care, it means a lot for a team that's been up there for many, many, many years, over 70 years. We try to mention that at least once in every basketball or football or baseball game we do. They've been here generation after generation. They're still here in their new state-of-the-art facilities. The old WPA built football stadium area for the old Williamson Wolfpack from many years ago. They put out those big football teams. The Williamson Memorial Hospital, with 5 minutes and 21 seconds to play in this game. Williamson down by 11 to the Ponies of Huntington. Williamson has the basketball. Huntington has the lead. Hensley, Saxton, tipped up, no good. Ducky, out, underneath, headers, bingo. The foul. Again, he's had a rough time tonight. He's been fouled 4 or 5 times, and it's unbelievable. They haven't, over and back. We got it stolen by Williamson Hensley. Had he not made it, it would have been good anyway. But he got up while it was on the rim. Huntington was walking. They didn't call it. We got it over and back. They didn't call that. They got Huntington with a basketball. Too bad officiating calls. You'll never hear me say it unless I see it. Woo! Those were bad. Williamson down now by only 7. Huntington with the basketball and the lead. 4:27 on the clock. The officials missed two calls consecutively. Huntington decides they're going to try to, hang on to that basketball. I can't believe that Coach McKee would say do that, but I have seen them do it before. I mean, 7 points isn't a big lead, friends, when you can pop 2 of them from outside for 6 points and be down by only 1. But they're freezing it. Time. What's the call? Going to be out to whom? That is talking to Coach Hatfield. I believe they're going to give it up to Huntington under Huntington's basket. Now, the officials have called a good game tonight, but, 2 calls there in a row where, where they were standing right there, they saw them. Or they should have saw them. Maybe they didn't, Underneath to Huntington with 3:47 on the clock, and Huntington's on top by 7. And Coach McKee has decided he's going to pop one from 3 and misses it, and it's thrown away in there. Huntington takes the ball out, 3:40 on the clock. Remember, it's been so many years since Huntington has defeated Williamson on this floor. Baker gives the ball up to Hensley. Underneath, this is Edders. He was fouled. Put it up the second time and made it, but the first time he was fouled. So if Edders can make these two, Williamson will be down to only 5 with 3:17 on the clock. Timeout called by Huntington's McKee. Coach McKee, a word now from the Williamson Memorial Hospital, and we'll be right back, folks.
In the coal fields, accidents are quite diversified. Coal mining, railroads, construction jobs, or highways. The Williamson Memorial Hospital serves eastern Kentucky and southern West Virginia 24 hours a day around the clock. Competent doctors and nurses and ambulance personnel. You're truly in the very best of hands with your friends on the hill who care.
Okay. Game played Saturday between Williamson and Huntington Ponies. Good game. Williamson's biggest lead has been 5 on a couple occasions. Huntington's largest lead has been by 11. They now lead by 7. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to play in the game, and Shannon Edders is at the line for Williamson. Shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting when he was fouled. And Williamson's crowd is really into this, as are the visitors from Huntington. Shannon can make one of these. We'll be down by 6. And he doesn't, but it's put up and another foul. This time Hensley will go to the line. So I think maybe 1 second went off the clock. It was at 3:17, now it's 3:16. Playing the game. So Hensley, John, my boy, let's see what we do. Popped it in. 6-point Huntington lead, 3:16 on the clock. Second attempt, also good. Williamson has cut it to a 5-point lead. Huntington trying to bring it up court. Williamson put the full court press on them. They finally break it. They get it up and back out to their point man, top of the key. He actually gave an indication he wanted to shoot it. I think his coach would have shot him had he done that. There's a big recovery and rebound by Edders. I don't know how many rebounds he's got tonight. He's got a bunch of them. It's for Chucky Baker. His team is down 5. Hensley gives it up to Big Chuck. Back out to Hensley. Over to Paxton. Paxton, bad pass. Telegraph him. It happens every time that way. And it's no good. And a foul call. So it'll be Williamson's basketball under Huntington's board. Watch those passes, fellas. Telegraph them. You let them know what's going on. The Huntington fans upset. Williamson Memorial Hospital. 24-hour emergency services. Boy, they were busy during the 2 snowstorms they've had. No good. Paxton, good. Williamson down by 3, 56 to 59. Stolen away by the pass. Hensley up to Edders. 2 is fouled, and he makes it. If he puts this one in. It'll be tied up. 59-58. You make this one, Shannon, and it's all tied up. What a game. 2:08 on the clock. Packed back from 11 to tie it all up. Mr. Edders at the line. Bingo. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a tight game. Williamson came back from 11 points down. McKee, he'll look at this thing tomorrow or whenever. We got the official trying to call timeout or something. 2:05 on the clock. No, back to Pearson. They're just going to try. I don't know what they're going to do. I know McKee he'll talk to himself tonight when he's in bed. I had an 11-point lead. What did I do? Timeout, or rather, foul called on Edders. Well, I can tell him what he did. You can't play too conservative. Of course, just as I said that, you'll recall, someone for Huntington put up a three-pointer that was good. Let's see what the call is here. I thought it would be going to the line, but apparently not. It's Huntington's basketball with 1:45 on the clock. It's all tied up at 59. The foul is all called on Shannon Edders. Minute 40. Williamson fans are in this one. I started to say a bad pass because he looked as though he was going to throw it behind the player, which he did just then, in front of a little bit. With 1:13 on the clock, Coach McKee says, hey, let's take the last shot. That's what got you in all that trouble, Coach. And underneath for two. No! Chucky Baker with 59 seconds. What do? We go for the last shot. Whose hands do you put it in? Well, you got a couple hot players. You got a couple determined players. You got Chucky Baker. You've got Hensley, Saxton, Edders. "33 seconds. They're going for one. Hensley gives it up to Paxton. 25 seconds. Chucky. Going to call timeout, I'm sure. 17 seconds. 16, 15, 14. Chucky calls a timeout. Williamson with 11 seconds to go in this game. Came back from either 11 points or 13, one of the two. They were down by at least 11. Might have been 13. 11, I'm pretty sure. Coach McKee decided he was going to be a little conservative. By the way, we'll forget about the commercials for the time being. I'm sure that Bob Staten and the folks at the hospital don't understand. We're a little excited. But anyway, Williamson came back from that deficit of 11. They tied it up with Mr. Shannon Edders hustle under the board for a deuce, and he was fouled and made it. Tied it up. We've got a 59-59 score. Huntington fans in front of me here, they're on their feet for their fans. They've got a long drive back tonight if they lose. Longer if they lose. JOD TV crew, we're all pretty excited about it. This is one of the closer games we've had in a long time. And I honestly can't recall the last time Huntington beat Williamson on this floor. And I certainly hope it's not tonight. If Williamson pulls it out, they would be on a 6-game winning streak. They won 5 in a row now. Mr. Chucky Baker will be getting the ball in for Williamson, and he gets it in to Edders, to Hensley. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, shot up, no good, up and good! Chucky Baker, or Edders, I don't know, Edders, I believe. Williamson went to 61-59. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I believe it was Chucky. Could have been Edders, one of the two. Hey, hey, hey. What a game. Our congratulations to David Hatfield, Kurt Fletcher. 6 games in a row. The Wolfpack from Williamson. Hey, hey, hey. 61-59. What a game. Southern West Virginia Community College. Thank you very much, Mike Baldwin, Tony Christian. Thank you, Bob Staten. Thank you, Triac. Thank you, Otis Lynn, Dillon, John Dillon, Tanya, Sam, Connie, everybody. Till next time, it's our time to say it's a good time to, this game will be played back sometime this week, and we're not quite sure what the lady said to me, but I believe she cussed a little bit. So till the next time, friends, this is Jimmy Wolford saying, drive carefully. The final score is 61-59. Drive carefully. I will.